What's going on, guys? Chase, Ghost Picks Against the Spread, coming to you for Sunday, May the 20th, 2018. Hope everyone has had a great weekend thus far. Excuse me. Let me get adjusted here. All right, let's jump into it. So, I hope everyone has had a great weekend thus far, coming off of a great Saturday, and going to get geared up for a huge Sunday. Let's get into some recap stuff, go over the promos that are going on right now, that are getting ready to end, and let's get into a big free pick winner, getting ready to go into a Sunday where a lot of sharp lines today, a lot of sharp lines, but there is value. And that's what's good. Anytime during the Major League season, when you get the 3-game weekend series, there's always going to be value. Sometimes, specifically at the beginning of a series on a Friday, sometimes you got to ride the middle of the series. And then a lot of times, the value where you least expect it is going to be on Sunday at the close of the series. So in saying that, let's go ahead and jump into what was going on yesterday on Saturday. Put out an early premium game to all my premium guys on the Philadelphia Phillies as an underdog on the money line. That came through as a winner. My top play of the day in the premiums was Yankees on the run line, an easy winner. Seattle run line, another winner. Braves run line, another winner. And then did drop the Mets on the under 7 runs. That one did fall through for me. Had a red alert play on the Nationals run line with Matt Scherzer on the mound in Game 2. Guys, I'd probably make that play 10 times over again. I can't really tell you what happened with the Nationals right there, but that did not come through. That's only my second red alert that I've dropped since being exclusive with Ghost Picks Against the Spread. It happens. I'm not happy about it. I'm not okay with it. But we got to move on and bounce back from it. I did send all my premium guys out a lean. It did not make my premium cut of games, but I did have a lean on the Boston Red Sox on the run line. That was another winner. So again, I can't count that as a premium win. But from what most of my premium guys sent a message back to me, whether it be via text, email, or phone call, they all jumped on that game as well, which gave them another win in the MLB. So that right there, excuse me, going over a couple of notes here. 5-2. It's a great day, guys. In the normal premiums, you would put it as a 5-1, but you count the red alert play in there and put it as a 5-2. Not the day that I like to have, but guys, a winning day and a significant day overall. We did lay off of the NHL today in the yesterday in the Washington Capitals Tampa Bay Lightning game. I had a play. I was going to push it out. I did put a small wager on it myself just to have action in it because I'm boasting 80% in the NHL and I wanted to have action. But in saying that, it didn't make the cut. Everything that I broke down and the way that this series has kind of gone from Washington just having a dominant advantage to Tampa Bay coming back and looking like they are the dominant player in the series. I needed to watch this game and break down this game, see what was going to happen without making a premium wager on it to see what we look for the rest of the series. So, guys, I'll lay it off of that. But overall, another great day for Ghost Picks Against the Spread and myself, your number one MLB capping service out there. I am your number one MLB capper out there. Back and forth, Jimmy and I have a little competition going. Jimmy, I know you wish you could be like me, brother. I'm just playing, man. Jimmy is a great MLB handicapper. A question that I've gotten a couple of times is how long I've been handicapping. I've been handicapping games since before college. Got serious about it in college. Never did it exclusively with anyone. Never did it as a profession. It was only to make my own wagers and make it part of my annual income. And it went great for me and ended up recording a lot of my data and my wagers and my handicapping throughout the course of a few years, and then in 2014 was approached by a handicapping service, which due to a contract that I am not allowed to put that name out there. Jimmy does know about that service, and that took a lot of legal doing for him to be able to see the records that I boasted with that website, because Long story short, after one full MLB season with that company, boasting a 77% record for the regular season, I didn't like the way that they were engaging in some of their clients, other handicappers that were involved, because I was a behind-the-scenes handicapper. I was selling information to the top handicappers of the site. They were using it at their own discretion. They were going out there giving their own picks, fading me, even though they were buying my picks, and when they would have a losing day because their clients weren't talking to each other. They weren't allowing comments on websites or on YouTube because that was just starting to be a big thing. They were going out there and promoting my picks, even though that's not the picks that they had. So their clients were having losing days, and they were promoting 70 and 80% days, which I just did not agree with the way they were taking care of their clients. I even told the owner of the site, who I had a contract with, I said, I will not be involved in any service that is not 100% transparent and honest with their members and with people that they're trying to gain business from. Your handicappers are flat out being dishonest and lying to gain more business, even though if they just use the picks from me that they are purchasing, they would be winners. So due to a lot of that, I was able to get out of that contract and leave that service, but I did have to sign a non-disclosure agreement saying that I would not put that I was exclusive with that service. But after about a 6-month battle, because Jimmy scouted me for well over a year, and all sports showed that I show winning records and everything, significant winning records, but MLB was obviously my bread and butter and top sport overall, and something that I have knowledge that you're just not going to find anywhere else. I've been involved with baseball ever since, a young child, and played it all the way through high school, and even up into college before a pretty significant injury. And I have a baseball knowledge that most people do not have. And when he started scouting me, and I saw what he was doing, trying to change the industry, and his knowledge of basketball and football, especially, NFL football for him this year was unbelievable. I can honestly say that he's one of the few people that I've seen not only owns and runs a handicapping service and a website that is trying to change the industry. He's a very good MLB handicapper, guys. Him and I do things in a completely different way. I feed off of him sometimes in the way he does it, which is not the way I do things, and he does the same for me. Very successful, guys. So if you don't jump on with me, just jump on with Jimmy or Irish Bulldog and start winning with Ghost Picks. You will not be disappointed. Over 70% in Major League Baseball for the year, hit 77% for the first month, with only 3 losing days in the first 31 days of Major League Baseball. Still hitting over 70%. 80% is what I'm hitting in the National Hockey League. Guys, it doesn't get better than that. GhostPicksAgainstTheSpread.com. GhostPicksATS.com. Start winning. Let's jump into the promos that we're running, so we can do one final recap of that, because the last time you'll get reminded about it before it ends. This weekend we're doing the 2-for-1 special. You can jump on a 2-for-1 MLB season special, my season MLB package, as well as Jimmy's season MLB package, $16.99. Guys, we charge $12.99 for one MLB season package. That doesn't include red alerts. It doesn't. And you're not only going to get that package, but you're also going to get a second package for $16.99. You're talking, guys, think about it. Look at the discount. $1,300 one season, or $1,700 2 full seasons, and it includes red alerts for the duration of the MLB regular season. That's myself and Jimmy included. So 2 of your nation's top MLB handicappers. Includes our MLB season, every play they're going to give out, as well as every red alert that's put out in the MLB for the regular season. Guys, Big Baller Week, usually $199, doing it for $175. If you want to jump on my day package, week package, monthly package to get some sort of a trial to see what we're about and how we do things here at Ghost Picks Against the Spread, go to the website at ghostpicksats.com. Red alerts are there. Day passes, week passes, season passes are there. With the promo this weekend, you are going to want to call in and talk to Jimmy and let him know, hey, want to jump on your package as well as Chase's. Get it so we can put everything into our system and know what plays you get every day. And guys, we're here to help you. We are not out here just to sell you something. We are invested in these games, and when you come on board with us, we're invested in you. We're invested in your success just as much as we are our success. And when we're successful, you're successful. And that's all we're about here at Ghost Picks. So, guys, coming off of a great Saturday, let's jump into a big Sunday. Like I said, not a huge slate of games. A lot of sharp lines, but a lot of good value out there. One in particular that I'm looking at is a huge top-tier play. Could be another red alert. We don't know. Usually, I just do not do red alerts back-to-back. I've only done it one time since joining the site, and I was successful in both of those. But anyway, let's jump into a free pick winner for Sunday. I'm going to ride my Chicago Cubs again. And I'm going to do it for a little bit of a reason. They're playing the Cincinnati Reds. Had a doubleheader yesterday. Ended up losing game one, in which was a game that ended up getting delayed a little bit, going into extra innings. In a game that they probably should have won, but it was kind of a crapshoot once it hit past that 10th inning. And then Jose Quintana coming out, which really impressed me because he's not an overall dominant pitcher. Hasn't been since he came to the north side from the south side. But at home, Jose Quintana's been the most reliable home pitcher you could ever want. But he was on the road, which made me weary. That's the way I stayed away from it. Great game, 10-0 shutout. Congratulations, Jose Quintana. We are definitely happy to have you on the north side. I'm going to ride him today against the Cincinnati Reds. I saw it right at minus 140, and I'm going to take that money line. Yu Darvish is on the mound. Somebody that I've said in my videos, Yu Darvish has not been able to find a strength, a stride, and consistency all season long. Not home, not away. The strike zone has not been his friend. I really do think there's a reason this line is minus 145. The Reds are on a streak right now. The Reds are finding consistency. They're still the worst team in baseball, or at least one of the worst teams, like I've said. And, guys, you got to pay attention to the extra information that I'm giving you. I actually had not a premium member of mine, but a free pick viewer every single day that told me he's been doing this for the past 5 or 6 years. He has lost his bankroll 3 different times in that scenario. All 3 times were with other handicapping services. One in particular was this past NFL season. Lost over $10,000. And he's finally building it back up, so he has not signed up with another service yet, but he's been following myself and following Jimmy ever since the beginning of MLB season. He's been writing free picks, but he said that the thing that he's done, and guys, this is not me telling you to do this, because again, you gotta do what you gotta do. All on your bankroll management, your money management, making sure that you do not make a mistake in the way that you manage your funds. But anyway, he started watching extra information that I was giving, and it started all with about, well over a month ago, I was doing a late video, took my sunglasses off and said, read between the lines, and I gave basically a pick on the over on a game. And it was a blowout winner on the over. Flat out gave you what was free information to fade Clayton Kershaw in what was the biggest Vegas win since 2007. It was over $450 on the money line for Clayton Kershaw and the Dodgers over the Miami Marlins. And early that morning, I was giving out a free pick video, and I said, do not take that game because Clayton Kershaw's on the mound. Do not take that as an easy win. Do your research. He is a guy to fade. I'm fading him. And what did? They outright lost. And I've got people blowing me up going, holy shit, how did you know that? Well, nobody knows that. But what would make you even think that a team that you've called one of the worst franchises in all of baseball to upset, what is being called the number 1 pitcher overall in baseball? Guys, there's a reason. I know this sport. Let's go back what I've said the past couple of weeks. Diamondbacks, an under team. Since I've said that, they've only gone 1 over. Fade teams. Obviously, my fade teams. I've even said that Cincinnati's been hot. They have. They've been hot. Typical over teams. Toronto, Oakland. 1 game to the under since I've said that. Everything else has been over. What have I said? Diamondbacks have also been a fade team over the last week. They're losing. They're going out there and getting beat 80% of the time. Excuse me. I've talked about certain pitchers being road warriors and not being good at home. Jose Quintana, for instance, at home, Road Warrior, you want to back him. A team that I've said you want to back them no matter what, the New York Yankees, win or lose, you back them every time. You're going to make money more times than not. And he even asked me, he said, why don't you create a package that doesn't give out specific picks, but just information, whether it be in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 paragraphs over the course of 5 or 6 teams that you're really dialed in on, just information, and let the viewer decide what they want to do, and they can buy the package for $100 a month. It's almost like a sports write-up. And guys, I'm going to look into that because the information that I'm putting out as extra information on my videos is sitting right around 90%. Go back and do your research if you don't believe me. Go back and watch everything if all this extra information outside of a free pick is not hitting over 85, almost 90%. When I tell you to listen and I do this and I specifically say listen to what I'm saying, do it because you're going to win. Anyway. Listen to what I'm telling you on this. Yu Darvish has not had a good season. He has not hit a stride since joining the Chicago Cubs organization. Most people would consider this a trap line, wanting you to take the better team in the Cubs, which is obviously on a completely other level than the Cincinnati Reds are. But the Cincinnati Reds are hot, and the odds makers know it. So why would you not take the Cincinnati Reds and plus money over a struggling pitcher away, on your own field? Going into the Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, you're the hot team going against the cold pitcher. Why would you not want to take plus money? Because the Cincinnati Reds still suck. Yu Darvish is still a top-tier pitcher, and today is where he finds his stride. No doubt. Lay the minus 140 to 145. Get it. I think it's going to drop a little bit. I think because of the Reds' recent and what's going to be a very short-lived success, I do think that a lot of the public is going to jump on that, bring that line down. Don't wait too long because the people that really know what they're doing are going to jump on the Cubs on this one and let Yu Darvish have the breakout game that he needs to get his season rolling, especially when he gets back to Wrigley for his next start. Chicago Cubs, minus 140, 145, which you can get it. But Chicago Cubs on the money line should be an easy winner for you guys. Going to have another big day in the MLB. We are going to have a play in the NHL tonight. And I'm not even going to tell you this. I'm going to have a play in the NBA tonight, but I want you to go back a couple of videos and watch. I gave you a little tidbit of information on the NBA that I was very confident in. I'm not putting it out again. Pay attention. Go back a couple of videos, and I kind of gave you a future play right there on the NBA game that's coming up tomorrow. Do that. There's you another winner. And another team that I've been telling you to ride was the Philadelphia Phillies. They're hot. I think the Phillies are going to be in the thick of things. I do think that that they could be sitting there for a wild card position, and I've been riding them, and it's been good. I've been doing the same thing with the Pittsburgh Pirates, been riding them. I think 7-1, 7-2 their last 9 games as another one of those teams. And another one is the Los Angeles Angels. I've been telling you about a particular person there on the Los Angeles Angels. Go back and look. Every time he stepped on the mound, I've made a comment about him, and it's boasted well for me every single time. Everybody's loving the Diamondbacks right now. I don't think the Diamondbacks make the postseason. I think the Phillies have the potential to make a wild card. I've even said Braves have been my sleeper team since the very beginning of the season. Everybody that's been taking the Braves, what are you doing? You're raking it in. Listen to what I'm telling you, guys. You're not going to find someone that knows the sport better than I do and is going to give you more information on free videos than anyone else. I'm giving you winning information. Jump on my package, guys. Become one of my premium members. Join my team. Become part of my family. Guys, I love you. I appreciate all the support, all the love. Drop a comment. Hit the like button. Tell your friends about us. Subscribe. Go check out Jimmy's video for today. Irish Bulldog's video for today. Jump on one of the packages today for the 2-for-1 special. This is the last day, guys. Sunday. It's the last day. After this package will not be back. And me and Jimmy have even talked about it. This ain't one that we're going to go for 3 or 4 weeks and then bring it back for a couple of days. This one's not coming back. It took a lot out of us to make this package actually happen. We're basically going to be giving you this, and this is a break-even thing for us. We want you winning. We want you a part of our family. We want you a part of the Ghost Picks team, and we want you just as successful as us. Guys, love all you. Appreciate it. Stay positive. Have a great Sunday. Be with your friends, family, people you love. Stay positive. No negativity here. If you want to drop a negative comment in the comment section about myself, go ahead. I don't sleep any differently. I'm not going to delete it. Guys, if you want to drop another negative comment about another sports service or someone else, I'm going to delete it as I always have. So for the people that keep calling my name out and, wanting to put it out there like I'm now a big, successful sports handicapper, brother, I've been handicapping sports for 15 years now. It's fine if you don't believe me. I don't care. I have done this professionally before. I wish I could go into further detail about it, but I would be going against a legal contract if I did that. So I'm not going to do it. You don't have to believe me. The proof speaks for itself when I hit over 70% consistently. And I wish you nothing but the best. I got nothing bad to say about that person or any other service. Anytime. I actually think the guy's a pretty decent guy. I don't know him personally. Seems like a cool dude to me. Never had anything bad to say about him, and unless he gives me a reason, I'm not going to. Seems like a decent guy, and hell, maybe we'll have a beer together one day. He seems like an all right dude. So for anybody that keeps calling me and want to say, hey, such and such said about you, keep it to yourself. I don't care. Do not ever comment on someone else's services on mine. If you want to say something good about another service on my comment section, go ahead. All love for everybody. But if you comment negatively about another capper service on mine, I'm going to delete it. And nobody's telling me to do that. I just don't want any negative things about other businesses. If they're doing you wrong, I apologize. You can call and talk to me personally about it. I'll listen to you. I'll sympathize with you. And I'll get you on a winning team. But you're not going to publicly deface another business on my page. So, guys, love you. Appreciate it. Have a great Sunday. Let's kill it today. Get on my team, man. Let's start winning together. GhostPicksATS.com. Call Jimmy. Get linked up with the package. Love all you guys. Jimmy, me and you, we're going after each other today, brother. We'll see. May the best man win. Love you, brother. Good luck.